Hey, good evening, guys. KB5MIQ Big Boy, and old ham radio cat just jumped up here in my lap. My lap. She gets aggravated when you hold her. Guys, been winter field day today. I got some video gonna clip on here at the end of this showing our 10-meter hammerheads group at winter field day at Tim's QTH. Had a good time, really did. Just more fellowship and eating. We didn't make a whole lot of contacts, but all our contacts were DX contacts, so we done good. I worked Wales this morning. Jeff had worked Canada, and Kent actually got the Clipperton Island D expedition. I think it's TX 5S. I think that's what it is. The Clipperton Island D expedition is closing out this weekend. He actually was able to work it on 10 meters. So we had a good day out there. Everybody had a good time. Thanks to Tim for hosting it, and everybody who bought food. We really had a great day, guys. We're gonna go ahead and invite y'all Tuesday night to watch Ham Radio Clubhouse K5YVY. Joe got a hold of me, and they've invited me to be on their live stream Tuesday night, so I'm really tickled and honored to be on it. And y'all tune it in, be at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Ham Radio Clubhouse, and I'll have a link to their YouTube channel on this video today, and be a link posted probably by Monday. Guys, I'm going to do a little final wrap up on my ham radio license losses. I had got a few more input on it, and some input from other people, and some pretty good stuff I've read about it, and some things I'm going to try to help with it and change my way of doing a few things. One, me and Kent was talking about the last video and lack of use of repeaters. He said, you do know, you talk about people not being on repeaters, you don't monitor a repeater. And I got thinking, he's right. I usually monitor 5.2 in the shack, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to start monitoring repeaters, local repeaters a little more. And we made a good point talking about that. Me and Kent had a good conversation with that. And Ham Radio 2.0, Jason, also had a good clip on a video about things that's wrong with ham radio and things ham radio clubs do to mess things up or should help straighten out. And one thing was, this guy said, well, every time I ID on the repeater, I don't hear anybody. Then he said, I heard somebody the other day, and he said, well, did you answer them? No. He said, I urge clubs to start making a point to have their people answer anybody, whoever IDs on the repeater, even if you don't know them, just to make them feel welcome about it. And I'm going to start monitoring more and try to if I hear somebody ID and try to check in with them. 2 meters has always just been kind of a tool for me. I've always been a single sideband HF guy, and that's my favorite part of radio. But we need to use everything we've got and to try to make people welcome. Now, I read a post this week where a guy had talked about, he asked, I've been licensed for 6 months, I want to turn my license in. He said, I'm tired of people bragging on me on the repeaters I'm on, and he said, I just really don't think I'm a good fit in ham radio. Well, I hated to hear that. And he got a lot of positive comments from people to get him to stay in the hobby. I tried to get him, I commented he needed to check other modes out. And I said, watch my videos. If you ever got a question, you send me an email or comment, and I will do my best to get you an answer. So we don't need to have people leaving because they don't feel welcome at ham radio. Now, on the flip side of that, I read one of the guys who left me a comment on that video left me a really good comment. I'm not going to verbatim read it, but basically said when he first got into the hobby, he answered a CQ call on 12 meters. The guy thanked him for answering his call. They talked a little bit there, and he said, told him he was a fairly new license. He said, if you do anything to help this hobby, use every band you're licensed for as much as you can. And even though my personal favorite's always been 10 meters, I've got antennas up now. I can work all the way through 80. I'm going to start trying to make a point to make some contacts on other bands, and hopefully we can keep this thing going and get some more people interested in it. Like I've said before, I've said I was bad about repeating myself. That's the reason we always meet on 10 meters in the novice tech portion, phone portion. We all general, we could meet up above it or meet on 40 or anything. If you just wanted us to talk. We do that because we like to talk to other hams on 10 meters. And we meet a lot of new hams that way. A lot of new techs. In fact, several times in the last year, we've been a ham's first or second contact. Everybody in the group gets to work them. And we may give him about 6 contacts there at one time. And that's why we meet there. And that's our way of trying to promote the hobby. And I urge all of you, if you can't say anything good to a new ham, just don't say nothing at all. The detrimental comments are hurting us. But encourage them, answer them on the repeater. If you don't have to hold a long QSO, hey, glad to hear you on here. Can't talk for long, but just want to let you know we're hearing you, and hope you have a good day. Anything. Just be pleasant and answer their calls on repeater. Answer them on HF. If you hear of somebody making a little minor goof, just politely say something about it. And if it's a really minor goof and don't hurt anything, I wouldn't even worry about it. But don't chastise them, because that's not working. I promise you. If you've seen them, if you remember the amount of tickets we lost on that, when I talked about that last video, the snarky comments have not helped with these new techs. All right, guys, we're at 1,305 subscribers. Next Saturday, we're going to start a giveaway. I'm going to give away something of that MFJ gear I got that I've already done a review on. I'm looking at it this week, and I'll make the announcement on it next Saturday night on next Saturday's video. But remember, Tuesday night, Ham Radio Clubhouse, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're also going to have the slide on here, which gives the information for our group. And there'll be a picture of all the hammerheads, less Adam. Adam couldn't make it today, but all the other 10-meter hammerheads, you'll see one picture of all of us there at Tim's Shack today. Guys, appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel. Do what you can every day to support this hobby of ours. This is, remember, Main Trading Company in Paris, Texas. He's got some big stuff coming on. Hopefully he'll make that announcement pretty quick. This is KB5 MIQ Big Boy 73. Guys, it's KB5 MIQ Big Boy out here at Winter Field Day at Tim's QTH. I'll get a little shot of the antennas we're going to be running. I'll get there and get a shot of everybody that's here. And we'll always have these things good to get together with all the friends and have a good meal out here today. So I'm going to flip this around. Okay. There's Tim's homemade 10-meter rotatable dipole with the 3-element homemade VHF Yagi at the top. And him and Jeff just put towers up. He's got a tower up now, and he's got a Buckmaster all-band dipole strung across it, running east and west. Running back over to here and back that way. In fact, I just worked England on that 10-meter rotatable dipole. Let me flip that back. All right, guys, we're here to let y'all see what everybody looks like on the inside. Let me pause this thing. This is the best part of field day right here. We fix start eating. So glad to have everybody out here today, having a good time.
Victor Echo 6, November, Quebec, WD5 HKV, Whiskey Delta 5, Hotel Kilo Victor.
Whiskey Delta 5 Hotel Tango Victor. Thanks for that, 5-9 and 1 Mike Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, V6NQ from WD5HKV, that's Hotel Kilo Victor in Northeast Texas. Copying you about a 5x7 here in Northeast Texas, Roger.
Okay, and thanks, I've got the call sign corrected. Whiskey Delta 5 Hotel Kilo Victor. Are you in the contest?
No, we're having a kind of a field day, a group of us, but we're not participating. We're just eating and having a little fellowship and just playing on the air a little bit.
All right, well, thanks for the contact. I wish you 7-3 and all the best. Okay, Victor, for 6 November, Quebec.
7-3, good luck, WD5HKV.
Wrap, you know, this is wrap. Wrap all of that together. And just lay it between the seats.
That's convenient.
All right, I got my one.